So obviously, you did the collegiate wrestling, and then you got the great background in that type of department. But when the WWE and the NXT, you know, when you first got to greet them and have your sit downs with them or whatever meetings with them, what was like the biggest qualities of you that they saw as like a talent where they wanted to reel you in and bring you in?
I think I got a pretty cool look, and then with my background with amateur wrestling, I make everything, you know, fundamentally sound. When it comes to my big suplexes and my throws and stuff like that, it just looks so clean, And then having the amateur wrestling background, being able to do the transition over to pro wrestling, I thought it was pretty easy because I wrestled my whole life, like actual wrestling and like trying to hurt someone, within the rules of amateur wrestling. And then going over to pro wrestling, where in a sense you're just, you're making it look real, but you're not actually trying to, break the guy's arm like how you would do in amateur wrestling.
Right.
So the transition over, I thought it was pretty easy. Just like I know how to grab someone's body, I know how to make someone move. I know the just being able to put my hands on someone to make them move how I want to move. I think the transition over, it was pretty easy. Then the things that made me stand out, I've always been the type of guy to keep my ears shut, mouth open, mouth closed, ears open. I'm always focused on, my coaches were teaching in class. I was the guy always disrupting and stuff like that. I was always pretty much locked in on what I got to do because I know I had goals to where I wanted to be, in the company. And I knew if I was still new to it when I started because I didn't do anything on the indies. So when it came to, basically restarting, being learning how to be a sports entertainer and then restarting a whole new, you know, an art form. I was pretty much locked in, and then like when I did my tryout, I was locked in. So like when I went go back around my tryout, so when I did my tryout, it was like a week long. They wanted me to come in for like 3 days or so, and I was like, hey, I really want this. I want to be a part of this. I want the full experience. I want to come for a whole week. I really want to show you guys what I can do, what I'm able to do, just to get a good look. I didn't want to have any, just a few days ago, and then. I think the thing that caught their attention was, I was really athletic in the ring with my rolls. And, the drills they had me do, I did really well with them. And then of course just showing respect to the business because this guys, pro wrestlers, even the coaches have been doing it their whole lives. I didn't want to come in and be that new guy to with my chest puffed out, acting like I know everything when I don't. Trying to learn something new. So I want to show them the respect. That's this is something that they've done to feed their families. Is something that they love and that they're passionate about, just like how I was passionate about, the pro wrestling, the amateur wrestling side.